Hello, dear friends. Spiritual people are slow because they are contemplative. All spiritual traditions have encouraged simple living. The world is rebelling against the tyranny of haste. Opinion piece. Snow living. Slow philosophy. Tyranny of the clock. Love is gentle. Slow movement. Culture of haste. Promoting calm. The art of doing nothing. Let's start. How many times do we forget something because we are in too much of a hurry? How many times have we had a bad meal because we were in a hurry? How many times have we done a job poorly because they rushed us and we have felt frustrated by the shoddy work? The basic principle of the slow philosophy is to take the time necessary to do things properly and therefore enjoy them more. Love is gentle. It never screams. Don't yell me, I don't see you. Rushing is not good at all. Emperor Augustus used to tell his servants to hurry up slowly. Dress me slowly, I'm in a hurry, said Ferdinand VII when he saw that one of his servants was getting nervous and couldn't manage to dress him before an important meeting. It is used to advise us to take the time necessary to carry out an activity, even if this activity has to be ready soon. It is advisable not to rush when you are in a hurry to do something. Doing nothing is a great technique to improve your productivity. Staring into space without doing anything may clash with the concept of productivity, but according to science, you are opening a new space in your brain in which to establish knowledge or combine abstract elements that become creative ideas. Definition. The slow movement originated as a response to the fast and accelerated way of contemporary life. The philosophy behind the slow movement seeks to promote a greater awareness and appreciation for quality rather than quantity, encouraging a more deliberate and conscious approach to various aspects of life. It is a cultural current that promotes calming the pace of people's lives. It proposes taking control of time instead of submitting to its tyranny, giving priority to activities that result in the development of the human being, finding a balance between the use of technology aimed at saving time and taking the necessary time to enjoy of activities such as walking or living together. The term slow was initially popularized with the slow food movement, founded in Italy in the late 80s. Slow food advocates the appreciation of local foods, organic agriculture, and quality food as opposed to fast food and mass production. Subsequently, the slow concept spread to other areas of life, giving rise to terms such as slow travel, slow fashion, and slow living. These movements advocate for a more conscious and thoughtful approach in areas such as tourism, fashion, and lifestyle in general. In summary, the slow movement seeks to counteract the culture of haste and immediacy, promoting values such as quality of life, connection with the environment, and appreciation of experiences. Slow living. All spiritual traditions have encouraged simple living. It refers to practices that promote simplicity in lifestyle. Common simple living practices include reducing the number of possessions you have, relying less on technology and services, and spending less money, which is difficult in this society. Slow living is a lifestyle that encourages a slower approach to aspects of everyday life involving completing tasks at a leisure pace. This movement seeks to counteract the culture of rush and stress associated with modern life, promoting a more deliberate, conscious, and balanced lifestyle. The slow living movement also focuses on the idea that a fast paced way of living is chaotic, while a slower pace encourages enjoyment of life, a deeper appreciation of sensory experiences, and the ability to live in the moment, in the present moment. Slow living is not simply about doing things more slowly, but about finding balance and harmony in life in general, allowing people to enjoy each experience more deeply and find meaning in what they do. This is based on simplicity and slowing down life and connecting with nature and the present moment. Slow City. Its goal is to improve the quality of life in cities. It opposes the Americanized and homogeneous style which we often see in large population centers and which has been imposing and spreading. Included in this way of thinking is respect for traditional environments and for the culture and customs of each city. The objectives of slow city movement are to resist homogenization and globalization in an urban environment, promoting happiness and self-determination. The slow movement recommends some ways to calm the daily hustle and bustle. First, take up a hobby or quiet pastime, such as reading, writing, knitting, painting, or gardening. Second, look at a clock, little or not at all. On weekends, try to get out of bed respecting the natural rhythms of sleep instead of setting the alarm clock, as well as not carrying the watch with you. Third, make your patches at a fresh produce market, preferably local, and with farmers' own stalls. Fourth, prepare a meal so you can sit quietly and enjoy it without having the television on, or reading something that creates peace. Enjoy the conversation if you eat with other people, or the peace that eating alone can give. Fifth, on vacation, try to slow down, not trying to get to everything we would like to see and visit. Travel to cities with local food restaurants where you can eat in peace. Limit the to do list. Take the time necessary for friendships and activities that you enjoy. Opinions. Rebuilding the cultural foundations of our society by Steve Biko. If we, as a society, embrace the values and strategies of the growth movement and learn how to operate within the world thus constructed, my hypothesis is that we could achieve and maintain world peace. These values and strategies include self awareness, transparent honesty, personal responsibility, and non-violent communication. I want to rebuild the cultural foundations of our society along lines that work, rather than lines that have not worked, not do not work and will not work. The Ascension of Bliss by Steve Biko. Hopefully, more people are awakening and the energy of ascension is already increasing. However, now we are hearing about the possibility of open conflict and an extended period of time before the movie we are in closes. Meanwhile, the Dark Hats will probably find it increasingly difficult to energetically keep moving forward. Their funds are being seized. They are about to lose their green banks, their money laundering banks, and their money transport systems, with all the conclusive financial changes that are about to occur. By their use of the mirror, the Dark Hats knew that their regime would not survive long after Earth's entry into the fourth dimension on December 21st, 2012, and it is falling apart, with the organization, or what remains of it her, lashing out in all directions. The world is descending into chaos. To allow global support to dry out the dark side once and for all. One thing that would be a great blessing for a white hat entering government is if we all stayed calm. Sananda, looking towards the future, where there is light, where there is love, there can be no pain or suffering. Fear is what keeps the illusion alive. The illusion of the third dimension is maintained thanks to fear, unbridled fear, and those from the forces of darkness continue to do everything they can to spread fear everywhere. Let go of all fear in your status. Let go of all pain and suffering, because when there is no fear, only love remains. And love is a very high frequency that brings with it a higher consciousness. And at that moment, there can be no suffering of any kind. Whales of Sirius B. Longing for the Joy of Peace by Galaxy Girl. You have been immersed in the deep waters of contemplation and peace. There is peace in the deep darkness, in the warmth of the mother of all things. We wish you to start walking and waking up in meditation. The noise of your superficial world is agitated like the surface of the waters, full of dew and wind. When one dives deeper, one sees and feels the abyss of everything, the abyss of calm, of space, where movement and thought are appreciated and where time does not exist. Archangel Michael. All the Colors of Life by Kirsten Erickson. Although there are different types of soul, which come from 333 trees of soul, with a multitude of different purposes, no one can escape the fact that Mother Earth is a living being, with its own soul. Start your grounding, and in this way you will achieve better contact. Walking in nature, walking barefoot in summer, breathing fresh air, loving every breath you take, because loving energy breath means you love yourself, and it means you love the element air, and also the ether. Doing this will make you understand the earth better. There are many ways to connect with yourself. Find the way you love. Mother Earth has waited eons of time to reconnect with you. Not having contact with Mother Earth is like living a life without all the colors. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.